Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here on Missy Girl Crafts. My name is Ashley. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home. Today, this whip and chat is going to be more of you watching me work on getting my life together for this trip that I'm going on tomorrow. So pull out a project, grab a snack, hang out with me. I promise I will place diamonds in this video, but it may be closer to the end because I have so many things to talk to you guys about. And also I'm literally not packed for Nebraska. It's currently Saturday, July 19th. Eric and I leave tomorrow the flight leaves at 5:20 in the morning. So we have to get to the airport at 3, park the car, go check in the bags, do the whole thing. Are we packed? Not at all. But have I showered? Yes, I have. Okay, so that's why I look like I'm all in my turn down 90 pajama time because it's literally only 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now. But this has been just a crazy day of just checking things off of our list because we're going to be gone from Sunday through Thursday. And our flight, first of all, let me rewind a little bit. If you don't know, Eric and I are going to Omaha, Nebraska for a week essentially because Eric has a work conference. So normally I'm the one that has all these work conferences and I bring him with me, but where have I brought him? I've brought him to Las Vegas before. I've brought him to recently to Seattle, Omaha, Nebraska. Okay. I'm actually really excited because I usually, when I'm the one going with him on a work trip, usually we just go to Orlando. The other times that we've gone on work trips for his job, it's been to Orlando. So we just drive over, it's pretty casual, but Orlando has a lot of stuff to do. But this time we're getting on a plane, we're going to Nebraska. I've never been to Nebraska. I looked up stuff to do. There isn't a whole lot where our hotel is going to be, but there is walkable food and drinks and Starbucks, so I'll be fine. I'll survive. But honestly, July has been such an incredibly busy month for me, travel wise and just stuff. There's just been a lot going on. And so I'm actually really excited to kind of unplug for just essentially a week. Cause again, we're leaving on a Sunday, but we're leaving so ungodly early in the morning that we're actually going to get into Nebraska at a decent hour. Also, we're going back in time cause we're on the East Coast. So again, right now it's 5 o'clock here. I think they're 2 hours behind us. So it's 3 o'clock there right now. When we went to Seattle, it was 3 hours behind. And honestly, I adjusted just fine. I didn't have any issues with jet lag or anything like that. But long story short, I am really excited to kind of not be a busybody for once in my life. I'm bringing a diamond painting with me, actually several, and we're going to go through this entire what's happening over here. We're going to talk about it. But I'm excited to just bring a big project, work on it. I'm gonna bring a backpack and a bag so I can bring my kit with me if I want to go diamond paint outside or at a coffee shop, because Eric is gonna be in his conference basically from 8 to 5 every day. And yes, I could squirrel up in the hotel room. It's a Marriott, so it's gonna be bougie, I'm sure. I could do that, but I also kind of want to push myself a little bit. I'm a pretty social person, so I really don't have a problem going outside by myself. That's not it at all. It's more so just when left to my own devices, I like to hide, and I like to, when I'm unplugging and relaxing, I typically just squirrel up in my house, but I'm going to be in a new state and a new city. And so I'm just maybe I'm going to bring my laptop with me. I'm not supposed to be working. I actually took the entire Monday through Thursday. I took annual leave for it, but as I'll share with you a little bit later, work kind of blew up this week. Just the ceiling was, the sky was falling all week long. And so it was kind of an inconvenient time for me to take off of work. But again, how would I know? And honestly, I have so much leave time accrued because that always happens. I always tell myself oh, it's never a good time. So I'm listen, you got to take it when you got to take it. I told myself I was going to be better about taking time off for myself to unplug, unwind, and enjoy myself, because when I'm dead, it's never going to matter how much leave I saved. So with that being said, I'm bringing my work laptop with me on this vacation. Even though I'm not supposed to be working, it's supposed to be a vacation. There are some side work projects that I never have time to do during the work week because I'm just emails, phone calls, people asking questions, putting out fires. This week was putting out mega forest fires at my job. So it's just there are some projects that are really important to me that would make my life and my job a lot easier. And so I figured obviously I want to diamond paint a lot. I want to relax. I want to watch TV and binge on like snacks and have a great time, and I want to chill. I'm even going to bring my bathing suit. Eric was like, we should bring our bathing suits because maybe like after the conference, we can, if the hotel pool is nice, like we can go swimming. And I was like, that's a great idea because it's like the summer. And I'm assuming Nebraska is like warm right now. So I should probably check that actually. I'll check that later. But yeah, there's just some work projects that like sometimes like you can put off a work project for like years and you know it would be so good if you could like check it off your list, but you're like, I just have zero time or energy. And so I might casually do some work, but it's going to be more like at my own pace when I feel like it. If I don't feel like it the whole time, I'm not going to do it. But like if I ever have a moment where I'm like thinking about it, because sometimes like when you really get to turn your mind off, that's when like some of your best ideas will come to you about certain things. Like you're just doing a lot of reflecting because you're alone, just chilling, doing whatever you're doing. So maybe I'm going to bring my laptop and we'll see. We'll see. I'm not committing. I'm also going to be editing while I'm gone because I did film ahead so that you guys would get content the whole time that I'm gone. You won't even feel it. You guys are going to see this on Wednesday and I'm actually coming back tomorrow for you guys. So like you won't even feel this. I'm talking to you as I'm leaving and then I'm going to be back the next day. So you're going to be like, what? Which is so funny. I think the same thing happened with Seattle where like we were whip and chatting with you before we left and then like we sent the video and then we came back like 1 or 2 days later. But anyways, so yeah, I filmed a lot ahead this past week, which is also why this last week was crazy because I was filming ahead. Work was exploding. Life was exploding. Everything was exploding. And then we're like leaving tomorrow and I'm not packed. But we're going to do some work on that today. So I still need to pack my clothes, but Eric is on like laundry duty right now. He's like doing all of the laundry. That way when we come home, there's nothing to do except like whatever laundry we make on the trip. But I brought, so silly me, I was like, okay, Eric, let's strategize the like suitcase situation. So I was like, okay, we have like each of us get a big suitcase because we're flying Southwest and we booked these tickets before Southwest like decided they hated us and they're making us pay for everything now. So we actually do get 2 free checked bags each on this trip. And so we each are going to have like our normal like medium sized bag that'll go under the plane, which will have like our clothes and whatever. And then I had said to him, because like we're both bringing our laptops because this is a work conference for him, he's going to probably need like his nicer shoes and like some of his outfits. I was like, why don't I bring a carry-on? Because normally we just bring our backpacks on the plane and that's like our entertainment and then everything else goes under the plane. But I'm like, why don't I bring a carry-on this time? And that can carry like our heavier, like our laptops and like things that we don't want to over cumbersome our backpacks with that we're not going to be using on the plane. Because both of our flights, again, he had to book it through his job and then I just booked the exact flights he got. Again, they decided that he was going to leave at 5:20 in the morning on Sunday and I was like, okay, sure. So there is a layover. So we go from Tampa to Houston and then there's like a 1 hour layover in Houston and then, that's like a 2 hour flight. And then Houston to Omaha, Nebraska, that's like another 2 hour flight. And then on the way home, we do a layover in St. Louis, Missouri, and then we come to Tampa. And we don't get back home on Thursday until like, it's like almost midnight. It's like 11:50 something. You know, by the time you get your bags and you go to the car and you put the blah, 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 like it's going to be forever. So I was like, we're not going to want to be like carrying these heavy backpacks like everywhere we go with like laptops and cords and this and that. And I told him that, I was going to edit while I'm away, like while we're on the trip, while I'm in the room by myself, like I might do some editing and stuff for some of the videos I filmed ahead for you guys. And, also just like, I might do a little bit of filming. And so if I bring my laptop, I can just like bring my little external hard drive that has all my footage on it. I can dump it while I'm away. And that way it's like less work for me when I come home. And so we decided that we were going to bring a carry-on, which I've actually never done that before. For the longest time, I honestly didn't understand how carry-ons worked, because in my mind, again, I'm a primarily Southwest flyer. In my mind, a carry-on was your personal item. Like in my mind, I didn't understand that like your backpack is like in their mind, your purse or your personal item, and you get an additional thing. So I always thought like growing up, when people brought bags onto the plane and put them above, they were paying for that. But like, it never connected with me that like with Southwest or with most carriers, if they say you get a free personal item and a carry-on, the carry-on is actually like a mini suitcase. You just can't obviously bring like giant liquids and things like onto the plane, which can make it a little bit more complicated if you're flying with like shampoo and conditioner and body sprays because you can't have aerosol cans, and like, so you have to pack a little differently if you're only planning to bring a carry-on, which again, this is the first time I've ever brought a carry-on, so I am unsure how that's gonna go. But in reality, it's gonna be fine because the carry-on is just stuff that we want to be more gentle with and not put underneath the plane, because you know how they'd be throwing those bags into the airplane and not giving a single you know what. So yeah, so we're gonna bring one carry-on, and it's gonna contain all of like our laptop, like heavy like computer equipment. I'm actually probably gonna bring this the thing that you guys are on right now, my tripod thing. I have like a little desk tripod that it's nothing fancy. It just like has a heavier base and it goes up and down, and like you can tilt the head of it. It's really compact and user friendly. This is mainly what I film with. It's just like a simple tripod. So I'm probably gonna bring that with me. So that way if I do want to film like while I'm in the room and stuff, I can. And I'm gonna bring my diamond painting that I kitted up last week with Eric, which was Embrace of the Pumpkin by Kikowa from Unimade, which I'm very excited about. But before I started filming this video, I was doing some testing, and the painting is just too big to fit in my carry-on. Let me show you what I mean. So I have the painting here. This is the painting in all of her delicious, wonderful glory, right? Okay, here she is. So I rolled this up nice and tight, and it has no drills on it right now because again, I haven't started working on it. I specifically, in the kit up video, I was like, oh, I'm so excited because I'm gonna, you know, whatever. I'm gonna work on this on the trip, because usually when I travel with diamond paintings, I bring minis. I don't bring like full-size diamond paintings. But, oh, I know I'm bouncing all over the place. I don't know if I actually told you guys or not, but I got a spot for Crafter's Paradise. For 2026. So I'm going to be going to Crafter's Paradise in July of 2026. I am so excited. I am so excited. I truly don't remember if I told you guys that or not yet. If you're going, let me know in the comments below, because we will be meeting. I am so excited. If you are on the wait list, I hope you get off the wait list. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, there is I could say annual diamond painting retreat that happens in Texas every year. And one of my friends, Kara, the principal painter, is one of the hosts for that event. A couple of my other friends are hosts as well. But Kara is really the one who got me excited about it and introduced me to it when I was really working closely with her during Mini DP Madness for 2025. She was like, I'm so excited. The thing is coming up. And I'm like, what? I was like, what is Crafter's Paradise? And she was telling me all about it. She was like, join the Facebook group and look at all the stuff. And they give us great swag bags and we get all these sponsors and it's a great time. And you get to meet people that you're chatting online with all the time. And there's like a bunch of other creators that go. And like, there's also non-creators that go. I was just like, my head was spinning. And I was like, how do I go? Like, I was wanting to go this year. And she was like, oh girl, it is real full. Like, you're not going this year. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I guess. So, anyways, long story long, I made sure to set all of my alarms so that way when they released the signups for new people, because they always let the veterans sign up first if they want to go again, and then once those like people get to like claim their spot, they open up the rest of the spots to like regular people that want to do it for the first time. And so I was able to snag one of those open spots. So I'm so excited. But anyways, this, again, long story long, this whole packing situation with a large diamond painting is good practice for me, because when I go to Crafter's Paradise next year, pretty much a year from now, which is insane to think about, because it's like I want to go right now, but like it's a year from now, so I need to chill. So a year from now, when I'm going to Crafter's Paradise, it'll be nice to do some experimenting with like traveling with larger diamond paintings, because from what I've been told at those retreats, like you get a lot of diamond paintings, big and small, and also there's like de-stash tables and tables where you can de-stash. So like if I want to bring a bunch of diamond paintings to de-stash, but then I end up buying a bunch of diamond paintings, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, so I have only one big one that I'm bringing. I'm also bringing a bunch of small projects, which we'll talk about in a minute. But this one, I went to go test it in my carry-on, which is right here. Okay, so it's just like a normal little like carry-on suitcase, whatever. It does not fit. Hold on. This is a terrible way to show you this, but even if I did it sideways, like I have the bottom in the corner here. Can you guys see that? It like doesn't fit. It's too big, and I don't want to bend it or anything. So I was like, dang it, like, what am I gonna do? It's just rolling away from me now. It's like, oh, you hate me because I don't fit your diamond painting. I was terrified. I was like, oh no, that was my whole plan. What am I gonna do? And Eric's like, well, your two choices are don't bring it. And I was like, that's not a choice. And he was like, your second choice is to figure out how to pack it in your main suitcase and let it go under the plane. And I was like, this thing, especially once I put drills on it, is going to be so delicate. It's going to get crushed under the plane. I'm going to be so upset if it gets ruined. And I have all of my drills in a Diamond Art Club, like, storage container. I'm like, that's going to crack. Like, the plastic cover on that is going to crack for sure if I pack it under the plane. So I was like panicking and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And So I came up with a solution. So all of the diamond painting companies are just going to shake hands on this one, okay? So we've got Munimade, right? We've got the Munimade canvas. I recently did an unboxing of Dreamer Designs, which actually, I'm trying to think, this is coming out Wednesday. So you guys might see the Dreamer Designs video. You're gonna see it either Friday or Sunday of this week. I can't remember. Probably Sunday, actually. Probably Sunday, and I'll explain that to you why in a second. But anyway, I unboxed a bunch of Dreamer Designs for a video that you guys are going to see later this week. But because of that, I have a bunch of these like pretty little fabric cinch bags. So I take this diamond painting. Actually, I probably should wrap it or clip it somehow. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can use the ties. Okay, let me do this. I have a bunch of these ties. Oh, and I also have, I forgot. I'm doing this on the fly. I have not planned out most of this. I have this from when I unwrapped the Munimade, and this has an elastic on it. So let me actually do that. That's probably a better idea. The bow is worse for wear, but I can try to make it cute again. All right, there we go. So there we go. Again, it's not the cutest thing, but it's functional. And you know what? For good measure, I will also tie it. Why not? We love the extra protection. So I'm just tying this purple ribbon on the canvas just to keep it together. Nothing fancy. Okay, so now we have kind of two little kind of cinch moments here. And I have a ton because I unboxed like 5 Dreamer Designs canvases the other day. So I have like all of these ribbons. So maybe I'll pack them in case I need extra for whatever reason because they're like really easy to work with. But yeah, so we have the diamond painting cinched up and ready to go. Then I have this Dreamer Designs bag. I'm gonna put the canvas in the bag. There's tons of extra headroom here. So I am going to cinch the top and then I'm going to fold this down so it's like, you know, not as like extra fabric-y at the top. So now this is what it looks like. The diamond painting is in here. And then this is where I really got creative. I went into my guest room and I compared the size of my Munimade canvas to all of the boxes I had in there. And wouldn't you know it, my Jaded Gem Shop. This is actually the box that goes with Family Portrait from Jaded Gem Shop. So this box is like the exact size of this canvas. So I'm gonna put this side in first because it's got that folded over piece. So I'm just gonna go like this and I'm going to put the canvas in this box. It fits perfectly snug. Do you see that? Like there's like, it's in the fabric, which is giving it that cushion. And then on top of that, it's got the ties, so it's not coming out of its like little circle thing. And it's got a box. So hopefully, and I'll obviously report back on how this goes, but I'm hoping that between this box, also my main suitcase is very similar to that suitcase because I have like a set of 3. So these are actually Eric's. I have white ones. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my like clothes and stuff on the zipper side because there's like a side that can zip shut so it like stays on that side of the suitcase. And then I will put this like this like sideways because that's the only way it fits in my big suitcase. It doesn't even fit this way in my big suitcase either because the suitcase I'm taking is like a medium bag. So I'm gonna put it sideways, and then in the 2 corners is where I'm gonna put like my toiletries and like other stuff just to like secure this on the side. And again, it shouldn't get crushed because like all of my other stuff will be on the zipped side and it won't like, you know, crush over to the other side. And again, the Jaded Gem Shop boxes are pretty sturdy, so I don't see this being a huge issue. But yeah, this is my plan. this is my plan. It's a test run. I've never done this before. I pray that it works, because if it does work, I can repeat this for the future. But I'm nervous. So this is my plan. Like I said, I'm going to put this in my main suitcase, and this is going to be how I bring my Munimade canvas with me to Nebraska. Now, the drills I have here. So this is my Diamond Art Club storage case, and it has the Munimade sticker in it, so I can write my start date when I start working on it. So again, this is just a plastic cover for the Diamond Art Club storage container. This would absolutely crack if I put it under the plane, just because like of all the warping and the pressure and the cold and the hot. It just wouldn't, I don't think it would survive. So this storage container is gonna go in my carry-on with the laptops, because again, I can zip this on one side and wrap it in like a sweater, and that should keep it fine, because it's gonna come on the plane with us and go above us in the little compartment. It's not gonna get crushed or hurt in any way. But I have in here the sticker sheet. Again, I probably don't need to bring this whole thing, but it fits in the top of this, so I don't really care to like whatever, because I want to write my start and end date on this when I'm in Nebraska. And then this is all of my colors, beautifully kitted up by me and Eric. We did this together. So I even have some extras over here, but this is everything kitted up and ready to go. So I'm just gonna put this back together like so. And so this is, so the actual canvas is gonna go in my main bag, but this is gonna go in my carry-on, and it'll be fine. I've brought resin diamonds with me onto a plane before, and I did not, none of the TSA people cared. Granted, this is more than normal, but I think even if they looked at it and they saw what it was, they'd be like, all right, weirdo, keep going. So I'm not concerned about them being like, this can't go on the plane. But this is a good test too for Alaska, because for Alaska, we have a pre-tour that's on the land before we go onto the boat. And so what our plan is we're going to bring carry-ons for the 3-day land tour part, so we don't have to go into our giant suitcases for 3 days, whatever, running between place and place. We're going to have our smaller suitcases. So if I bring a diamond painting with me and I put this on the plane, I want to make sure that A, this is a good size that they're not going to want to make me check at the gate, and B, that if I put diamond painting supplies in my carry-on, that they don't fuss about it. So this is going to go in my carry-on, and my diamond painting is going to go under the plane, but in a protective box, in a protective bag, wrapped up. No, and again, right now it has no drills on it. I assume even with drills on it, it's going to be able to wrap up very nicely, drills out, so it doesn't pop any drills. And I think that little protective sleeve is going to do wonders to make sure that it doesn't get hurt or damaged. But yeah, this is a big experiment. I'm excited about it. Okay, so that's that. Then I was what else am I going to bring? Because obviously I'm not going to work on that on the plane. So I have a couple hodgepodgey projects that I need to wrap up that I just haven't. I've been working on them sporadically. I was working on my Jaded Gem Shop minis the other day. So Eric did one and I've done two. I actually don't know where Eric's is. I have to find it. He did the one that had the row on top of it. This is the other problem, is I keep just putting things places and I'm not really sure where they end up. I'll figure it out. I'll find it. But let's see. I have, oh duh, it's right in front of me. So these are the 3 Jaded Gem Shop ones I've gotten done. This is the one, I think this is the one that Eric did. This is the one that Eric did in a whip and chat with the family. So that's Eric's finish. And then I did these 2, just on my own, while I was editing or whatever, hanging out. These 2 I did. So we have 3 of them done, and there's 9 of them. So we have 6 more that we can do for, and again, these I can just do on the plane. So this is one situation. I'm actually, and then this one is almost done. I'll probably finish this one today, so I don't have to bring it. But you can see all I have left is the inside. I already did all the outside part. I just have to do the pink and the white and the gray. So I will finish this. So the reason why I washi taped this is because I realized that this is the first time I've worked on a mini, I think. Actually, no, I'm a liar. My Space Minis were not partials. I was gonna say, I think this is the first time I've worked on a mini where it was basically a full plane and not a partial shape, but that's not true. I don't know, the glue outline is very obvious on this. You can kind of even see it in the camera a little bit. It has a very decent like glue trim to make sure that you have extra glue so you can make sure you place all your diamonds like within the picture. But I didn't even think to washi tape these, and the first couple that I did and the one that Eric did, they're kind of dirty. And so I wished I had washi taped them and then ripped the washi tape off when I was done, because I can always cut off the ends of this if I want to when I go to put them in my scrapbook. But yeah, so we have 3 fully done, a 4th one that's like almost done. I'm probably going to finish it today. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 that'll probably go with me on the trip for the plane specifically. I also have the Diamond Art Club succulent coasters that me and my mom did when we also did the same video where Eric did the Sushi Mini from Jaded Gem Shop. So these are the 2 coasters that we did. This one was my mom's and this one was mine. I'm pretty sure I did this one and she did this one. But yeah, they're super pretty. So I haven't put the corks on the back yet. I'm going to give her this set as a gift when I finish them, but I haven't obviously worked on them since that day. So when my mom kitted this up for us in the video, she already kitted up everything in baggies. So I in theory should have 4 left, I think. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, 4. Sorry, they're hiding. So I still have these 4 coasters left to go. Hold on, I'm dropping drills. So I have these 4 left. And again, I thought that these would be like a cute little plane project. Like, I don't see why I couldn't do these on the plane. And my mom kitted up all of the drills in baggies already. So my plan, my master plan, is I already have this. Well, I should put this back so I'm not confused. Okay. I have this already kitted up. So in the bottles is the drills that are necessary for the Jaded Gem Shop minis. And then I can just use this net up top. It's actually a really deep net. Like, you can see my glue dots are in there. I can shut this with no problem. Like, there's no issue whatsoever. I can zip it up super easily. And there's tons of space. Like, you can kind of see how deep that is. It's got a ton of space to store things. So I can easily fit, like, if I take this out, let me just take this. Let me take everything out of the top of this, actually, just so we can, because this is, I'm going to pack with you in this video. Again, I'm sorry this isn't like a traditional whip and chat, but like, I really do need to get my life together because we're leaving in like 10 hours. So whatever. So, okay, so we have Jaded Gem Shop already kitted up. I have my little rinky dink Jaded Gem Shop sticker sheet here that is laminated with tape so that I can use this as my legend. So I have this, I'll need this. We have, I'm not going to bring the finished coasters and Sushi Minis because why do I need to do that? So I have the 5 unfinished Sushi Minis. So those are going to go in here. And again, they're just going to slide right into the back like that. Then I have the 4 coasters. They're also just going to slide right in front of those Sushi Mini canvases. Then I'm going to take all of these little packs or these little baggies of drills, and I'm just going to pop them in here. No rhyme or reason. I don't care if it's messy really at all. Actually, you want to know what? I truly don't care if they're messy, but I just remembered I have, I sometimes keep the tool bags from Diamond Art Club just because they're bigger and I like to store stuff in them. Oh, I have these Orlo ones too. I guess I'll just use an Orlo one because it's like literally in my face and I don't know where my Diamond Art Club ones are. But like, I did this with my, when I traveled to Seattle with my, whatchamacallits, what did I do? Oh, I did my Pretty Little Gem spring set, and I also did the drinks set, I think. Or no, desserts. It was desserts and springtime or whatever. I took a Diamond Art Club toolkit bag that was bigger, and I put all of the little baggies that were kitted up in the bigger baggie, so it was just like consolidated. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I know I have the Diamond Art. The only reason I wanted the Diamond Art Club one is because this one's like long and skinny, and the Diamond Art Club one is more rectangular. I know they're somewhere. Hold on, let me look for them. Just because this one's not bad, it's just like not the shape I was going for. I guess I have multiple of these, so I could bring more than one if I really had to. I also have recently given away a lot of my Diamond Art Club toolkits, so that could also be why they are not just readily available for me. I thought I had some stashed. Ooh, did I just get lucky? Ah! I found it. Okay. I had them tucked away. I should untuck them so they don't go missing again. Yeah, see, I have like, what is this, like 5? I have like a couple of these toolkit bags that I just keep on hand. Same thing that I'm doing with this, but like, again, these are just a little bit bigger, as you can see. Hold on, let me show you the difference. So I just recently unboxed my first Oraloa kits, and so I happened to save these as well because I liked that they were long, because I could probably also use this to store like maybe traveling pens or whatever, but this is like a little bit like wider, and it's pretty much the same height, so it just gives you like double the space. So I'm going to put all of my, actually I wonder if the I was gonna say I wonder if the actual coasters would fit in here. They would, but I just don't think that that's necessary. I think they can be free floating with the mini canvases. But I'm just gonna take all of my little drill packs here. Yeah. And I'm gonna, ooh, I'm dropping things. I don't want to forget a number. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, here we go. I have to vacuum the floor in this office. Because I've been filming so much, there's just crap all over the floor from like just packaging and like whatever. I really need to get my act together, and I leave again at 5 a.m. or no, I'm gonna leave this house at like probably 3 in the morning, so it's gonna be a rough day tomorrow. Okay, so this is all of the numbers, the drills for, so these are all the drills inside here for the succulents. Normally I would use a Sharpie and just write succulents at the top, but because I already know that like this is the Jaded Gem Shop drills, it's not like I have 2 bags, it's like a bag and a thing, so this is fine. So as you can see here, I am just going to stick this like so. So again, and it closes perfectly. Like it's not even close to being too full yet. So I'm also going to throw in this tiny little thing of green washi tape in case the glue on the Jaded Gem Shops like makes me want to scream. So I'm going to throw that in there as well. I have another one. Let me grab this. I have another, like, again, these are like Jaded Gem Shop ones that just come with your order. So I threw two Jaded Gem Shop washi tapes in here as backup for myself in case I wanted like not reuse the tape, which I'll try to reuse the tape, but just in case. I'm not bringing any of the finished canvas. Do you see what's happening here? That's how sticky the glue is on the Jaded Gem Shop like outer ring. So those will go over there because those are done. This coaster is done. This coaster is done. I don't need to hold on to the coaster box anymore because there was a color. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? There was a color trying to escape me. So I am going to shove that in this little tool bag here. Okay. There's no sticker sheet or like guide for the coasters because all the symbols are numbers and all the numbers are on the bags, and I don't need a legend. But this is my little fake legend. It's a real legend, but it just looks not cute. But this is what I've been using for my Jaded Gem Shops, so I will stick this in here as well. And then I am going to probably finish this Sushi Mini in the video today, so I'm going to leave this out. I am not going to bring the backs of the coasters because I can just assemble those when I get home, and it's just a waste of space right now for me. I have saved these 2 stickers. So these are the Jaded Gem Shop Sushi Minis, and then this is a big Jaded Gem Shop sticker. These are just, again, they have the sticker backing. These are from Jade. I'm saving these for my logbook. But again, I can update my logbook when I get home. So I don't need to bring these stickers with me. So those are going to be put to the side. I have a pen. It's always good to have a pen with you to write start and end dates and do all that stuff. But instead of just shoving a bunch more stuff in this, I'm actually going to pack a tool bag for everything I need for the big project and the small stuff, like a tray, pens, putty, wax, whatever I need, glue dots. Like I'm going to pack a separate bag for that. So like normally I would just stick my pen in here and like just have it all be in this, but I don't want to overstuff this. So I'm just gonna, I think this is, okay, this is trash. So I'll put that over there. I think as far as what I need to actually like do this, this is done. So again, this is all I'm putting in this bag. And again, it's very much not overly full. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pause. So I can show you this because I double, triple checked 1,000 times, and this is going to release, this Diamond Art Club thing is going to release the day that I'm posting this video, so I can share it with you. I have a sneak peek the sneak peek is being launched. I don't know when they're announcing what the thing is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be available on sale Wednesday, which is I think the 23rd. Let me double check the date. Yes. So this video is going out on the 23rd. This item that I'm about to show you is being sold on the 23rd. Normally I would do a sneak peek for it, so I would post a video before it comes out so you could see the unboxing and then make a decision for your purchase. But I only got this like the other day. Like this came in very recently, and I was like, instead of making it a first look, because I feel like this is not something that people are really like waiting on bated breath for an unboxing prior to purchasing this. Like either you love these or you don't. Sorry, I'm not trying to be cryptic. It is a Sparkle Pal. It is a Santa Mickey Magic Sparkle Pal. How stinking cute. I'm pretty sure this is my first Sparkle Pal that I've ever received. It's a sneak peek from me from Diamond Art Club. So Diamond Art Club sent me this. Thank you so much to Diamond Art Club for sending this to me to unbox for you guys. But I've never purchased a Sparkle Pal in the past for myself. So because I'm going on this trip and because I need little plane projects, because again, I forgot that this was going to be technically like 4 hours in the air, 2 hours a layover, and then 2 hours both directions. I think this plus the coasters plus my Jaded Gem Shop minis will keep me very entertained. But instead of posting this on like a random like Monday or Tuesday whenever they drop the image online, I thought wouldn't it be fun if I like did an unboxing. So after I filmed this, I was like, what if I started the unboxing here, but then I worked on this while I was on the plane and I actually finished the entire project in one video, and then I could post this video on Friday. So you guys are probably gonna see this in 2 days on like the video that I'm talking about, not this obviously. But like, I thought that would be kind of cool to like finish the project while I'm traveling and then post my video of my sneak peek / first look. It's going to be a first look at that point, but it's only going to be 2 days after it went on sale. And then if it's still available, if it hasn't sold out, which honestly, I feel like they stock the smaller projects like a lot more than like maybe some of the other projects. I don't know that for sure, but I just feel like these don't tend to sell out as fast. So I'm hoping what happens is if you guys are really excited about something that's going to be coming out on Saturday, you can add this on when you see my Friday video and you see like this unboxing plus me finishing the project. I don't know. This could be a total terrible idea and it blows back in my face, but I just thought what a fun thing. It's just a little Sparkle Pal. I mean, it's 5.4 inches by 3.4 inches and it's just like a little cute Mickey Mouse guy. So again, like you can buy this today, according to when I was told this is launching. So I pray to God that this launches the day I said it's going to, because if not, I can't post this video until it launches because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna go for sale on the 23rd of July. So the day you're seeing this video, if you want this, if you see this just right here and you're like, oh, I need that, go get it, guys, go get it. But if you want to see me do like the full unboxing and the first look, checking out the project, and then kitting it up, I'm probably gonna kit this up in baggies and do the same thing I did with my succulents, which means I actually will have to write succulents on that one and then Sparkle Pal on this one. Okay, my brain is now functioning like it should. Okay, I forgot about this project, so in my mind I was like, I don't need to write on that one because it's the only one, and I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So I'm very excited about this. So I'm just going to put this on my little pile here. So I have this Diamond Art Club storage container, which has my big Munimade project. I have this little bottle case it has 60 bottles in it. This is going to hold my succulent project, my Jaded Gem Shop minis, and my little Diamond Art Club Sparkle Pal, so I can work on this while I travel and show you guys a full review in one video of the unboxing, the finish, the whole 9 yards. Actually, I wonder how many colors are in this. I'm just eyeball guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7 colors in this. When I do the unboxing, you'll know for sure, but I don't want to open it yet because I'm not ready for that. I'm going to film that video after this one. Or at least like the intro to that video. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 open bottles at the bottom here, so I have those extra stickers somewhere. Actually, you want to know what? In my big case over here, I think I might have some bottles in here that already have numbers on them. Let's see. I have this one, and then I have like the big Mama Jamma. I'm not pulling that one out because I know I don't need all that space for like 7 colors. But I think I might have some bottles that already have like extra numbers on them. So let me see. This currently has it has the Tea Party kitted up in it, which I have not touched in the month of July, which is hilarious because I thought I was gonna finish it in the month of July. LOL. None of these are numbered, which actually makes sense because these are also numbered. So clearly I've used all of the numbers that I have numbered. So then what I can do is I do have my extra stickers here. So these are just like the little dot stickers that have numbers on them. This is how I label all of my bottles. And again, this is how I do like kitting up in my bottle case. I use the serial number system. So you can see those are numbers, but they're like fun and iridescent and pretty. So none of those bottles already had numbers on them, but I do have extra stickers I can use that have like the number 1 on them. So I could just like label those last ones like 1 through 7 and then just be fine. Maybe I'll do that. So I'll just keep this out in case I decide to do that. We'll see. I'll have to fully unbox this first to realize how many colors there are and if they'll fit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I could absolutely just kit these up in plastic baggies. I have a million of those little bag of baggies from all the unboxings I do. So, yeah, like, hello. Would you like some more? So I'll keep these out too. So either this is going to get kitted up in these or it's going to get kitted up in my, in the bottom of this if it's only a couple colors. I don't know. It'll really come down to me deciding if I want to put more numbers on bottles because I want to try to avoid having too many duplicates of the same number because I don't know. Because once you put a sticker on a number, you're kind of committing to that number being on the sticker or that sticker being on the container. And so if you have like 5 number 1 bottles, it feels redundant because it's like, when are you ever going to have 5 kits kitted up at once in all of your bottle cases with the number, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So this might be a reality, but also that might be a reality. I'll just have to like have a conversation with myself about it and figure it out. So give me 1 sec and I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to grab this bag. I know it says face. Okay, I know it says face, but we're gonna use it to pack all of my Diamond Art Club, what am I saying? Not Diamond Art Club. My tools. It's gonna have all of my tools in it. The reason I'm using face is because my mom has stuff. When Mom and Dave came over and we kitted up the Star Trek diamond painting for them, I had a bag that said stuff that was part of this set, and I put like trays, pens, putties, waxes. Like I gave them like a big stack of like fun tools to test and play with that like were more upgraded than like the basic stuff that they were using. So I get to use face. So face, pretend this is stuff, and it's gonna be all my diamond painting trays, toolkits, whatever stuff I need to diamond paint. So I definitely want my Peachy Keen pen. Ooh, oh man, never mind. I actually just got 2 pens from Enabler's Outpost. Elizabeth from Enabler's Outpost was like selling pens that someone else had like donated to her, and I picked up 2 of them, and they came, but I don't have multi-placers in them yet. And I am a bougie princess, and I like to get new 8-placers from Diamond Art Club for all of my pens because I don't like switching between them because they're such an annoyance to pull this out and put it back in. The way I secure my 8-placers into the backs of my pens is I use a ton of glue dots. So I probably shoved like 4 or 5 glue dots into the base of this and then just smashed my multi-placer down. And it's really in there. I can still twist it and I could still pull it out because glue dots are not like, they're not like actual glue where they'll harden and like I can't pull this out. It's kind of like when you use hot glue method. Hot glue might actually be harder to get out depending on how long it's really set itself. Anyway, I've never used the hot glue method. I just use my glue dots to secure my 8-placers into my multi-placer side of my pen. And then it just has like a basic single placer on the other side. But I ordered this Saturday. Oh my God, you guys, today is Saturday the 19th. I was a bad girl this week. We'll talk about that more, but I've purchased things this week. So we'll talk about that. But one of the things I got was another 8-placer so I could pick one of my new Enablers Outpost pens and put an 8-placer in it. But for now, this one pen should be fine. I'm trying to decide if I want to bring another one. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? For the sake of Enablers Outpost, this is an Enablers Outpost pen that I actually bought from their website like a while ago. And it was my first Enablers Outpost pen. So in solidarity for the fact that I cannot bring one of the new ones, I will bring an old Enablers Outpost pen. I just love this one because it looks like coffee. You know when you pour cream into a coffee? That's what this reminds me of. So it looks like, you know, when you dump milk into like a Dunkin' Donuts or in a Cold Stone, or what am I saying? Not Cold Stone. Starbucks. Good grief. Okay. So I'll put 2 pens in here. They have 8-placers on one side and single placers on the other. I will be bougie. Ooh, I dropped something. And I'll put them inside my little Oraloa package here so they stay nice and close together. Do you need to do that? No, but maybe it'll protect my 8-placers from getting smashed. Although this is going to go in my backpack, so this way I can actually use this like on the plane. And this is also going to go in my backpack. So this and this fits in my backpack. That just like I have like a normal backpack. It fits in there perfectly. And I have tons of room for other stuff too, which when I travel, like I really don't bring a whole lot of stuff. Like usually I have my phone with me, obviously charged up, ready to go. I download a bunch of like videos from Netflix or whatever, or I watch an in-flight movie on my phone because they have like the free Wi-Fi. Before I keep going with that, I wanted to show you that I bought this for my travels. I know this has nothing to do with diamond painting, but I got these on Amazon. They are these cool little devices that can hook your phone to the tray table in the upright position, so you can not have to like prop your phone up on the tray table or like watch it, like hold it the whole time. Because when I'm diamond painting, I don't want to have to like prop my phone up on something weird or whatever. So it folds up really small like this, and then you just pop it open all the way like that. And then this middle part also like swivels out like this. And then there's this little like button thing inside, and if you push that down, you'll see that it creates an opening with a really thin, this is like super thin, so this fits on either side of the tray table like this. So like pretend this is like a tray table inside of here, and then you can turn this in such a way, I don't remember exactly how you do it. This just showed up today. I forgot how I did it. Was it like this? Oh, I think maybe it was like this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But basically, you can get it to where it's in here like this, and then you can get it to prop itself up so you can actually watch your little shows without having to hold it in your hand. Oh, it keeps going. Okay, sorry. I was scared I was going to break it. So this is how it goes. So again, this part here, pretend my thumb is the tray table. So it's like tray table, and then your phone sits in this thing, and this expands or whatever, and like the whole thing rotates so you can have it however you want it. And this just sits Your phone sits here. It's not big enough for like an iPad, but for your cell phone, it works fine like in horizontal mode. You can have it in vertical mode too if you're watching, like if you pay for internet and you're watching like TikToks or whatever. But yeah, so like it just sits like this, and then your phone's here, and you're just able to like put it in your tray table and like I'm watching my shows, like whatever, I'm watching my shows, and then you don't have to worry. But when you pull your tray table down, usually at least on Southwest flights, they have like an extra little pocket where they put like the in-flight materials like sodas, paying for alcohol, how to get off the plane if it goes down, you know, basic things like that. So you can also hook it onto that thing. And then if you don't want like the people behind you to watch what you're watching, you just tilt it a little bit more down and it can still raise up for you. I'm really excited about it. And it was like 2 for like $15 on Amazon. So let me know if y'all are interested and I can put it in my Amazon storefront. I've never used it before on a plane. This is the first time, but I'm tired of holding my phone while I'm trying to do other things on the plane. So again, it gets all small and very compact, and it's very lightweight, and it's cute, and they come in different colors, but I just got 2 black ones because that's what I did. So yeah, I got me and Eric one of these. So we have 2 of these. So these will go on the plane with us, but that I'm not going to put in there. Also, another fun Amazon thing that I got, where I got a 4-pack. I already gave one to Eric, but I got a 4-pack of these little like X-Acto knives for like package opening. It's automatically rebounding, so it doesn't have a locked position, but it's a box cutter. But like, it doesn't stay up. So like, you literally use your thumb to like push it, and then it pops out. You cut the thing you need to cut, and then you release it. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a 4-pack of these because I'm always opening all of these boxes and stuff. And I've been using my X-Acto knife that I have, which is supposed to be for my Cricut. And I've already had to buy another one because I broke the first one because the boxes, I'm so rough with them. So now I have these, and this was like super cheap. And I got a couple cute ones. And look, one of them's green. I got a green, a white, a pink, and I gave Eric the blue one. So again, let me know if you're interested in this random thing I got off of Amazon, and I will put it in my Amazon storefront for you. So those 2 things I bought, and I ordered them yesterday and they got here today, which was perfect because I had to open boxes today, and I needed these for our plane ride at 5 a.m. So big wins for everybody. Okay. Back to this thing. So we have our pens. We need that. Do I need 2 trays? No. Am I urging to bring 2 trays? Yes. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be a normal human being. I already had this Bijou Bliss tray. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's got a lucky cat on it, and I ordered it with a white cat and a gold inlay. I really like the Bijou Bliss trays for like 97 billion reasons. But one of the things is like you can customize the colors. And I think it's really nice when you can have like a light bottom to your tray so you can see the drills really, really well. I also have other trays that have like this one is a little bit, I wouldn't say this one's darker, but it's a little bit darker. So like I have ones that are super dark, but I gave the darkest one to my mom for her stuff kit. But you know what I'm saying? Like when there's high contrast between the lines and the lines and the actual tray bottom itself, I just feel like it's easier for you to see if there's trash drills in there, so you don't accidentally place your trash drills. And then also like it just makes it easier to line them up and pick them. So this is another one I have. I really don't need to bring both. I really, really don't need to bring both. I really, really don't. I'm not going to do it. I don't need, that's excessive. I'm trying to not be wasteful and pack things that I actually don't need. I am, however, going to bring this little guy. This is another Bijou Bliss mini tray. This is where I keep all of my trash drills. I can empty it before I bring it so it doesn't like open up in my bag. So let me just do that really quick. I have my little dumpster over here. I'm actually just going to take my dumpster lid off because it's just easier. Okay. All right. There's some that are just really clinging on to life here. Get out. Okay. So this is now empty, but this is like my little mini Bijou Bliss tray. Christina gave me this for free as a little mini gift. But yeah, it operates the same way as the normal trays do. It's just mini and tiny. So this is what I like to use for my trash drills. You could technically use this as a cover minder too, because if you put the lid under the plastic, you could have it like secured. I don't think all that's necessary, but I do have this that I'm gonna bring. Do I bring a cover minder? I should for the Munimade one. Do I have anything? I'm sure I have something fall themed or pumpkin-esque. Oh my God! Oh my gosh, Frederick! Holy cow! Do you guys remember Frederick? Ah! I totally forgot about Frederick. Frederick is coming. And I'm gonna put him inside. He's gonna be inside the little mini tray, ready for me. I love Frederick. Frederick was a free little gift cover minder when I won Tracy's DP World Putty for the first time on my very first ever participation in Drills and Chills, which is coming up again. Can we just talk about the fact that like I'm only like 2 weeks away from my 1 year diamond painting anniversary? What? What? I'm so excited. So anyway, I put my cover minder in there. I am putting my mini trash tray. I'm putting in my big tray, one big tray. I am going to bring my glue dots just in case I need extra. I'm gonna bring putty. Actually, speaking of Tracy's DP World, this is gingerbread. I mean, we're working on a fall kit, so might as well get in the season, you know? Trying to see what else I have in my little thing here. I've got a bunch of putties. Let me see what I've got going on in this little pack. I've got gingerbread. Oh, I have a giant straightener. I don't think I need to bring this because I'm actually going to bring this with me. It has a single placer on one side from Diamond Art Club, but I don't really use it. I use it for this. I have a straightener, so I'm going to bring my straightener. I'll actually put my straightener in my little Oraloa bag with my pens, since it technically is a pen. Ooh, and you know what else I can put in here? I could put a pair of murder tweezers. I have flown with murder tweezers before, and nobody has said a thing to me about them, and so I'm just gonna keep bringing them. I will be bringing, what putty? Let's see. I have Harvest Spice, which was my OG winner from Drills and Chills last year from 2024. So I won this. Isn't that so crazy? Before I had a channel, before I even wanted to start YouTube for diamond painting, I found diamond painting on my own, like naturally. I started watching YouTube, found Katie. She was doing an event. I wanted to do the event. I did the event. I entered for a prize. I won a prize. And now I have a whole channel and I'm obsessed with this craft. And like here I am a year later. Full circle. So we're bringing her. I have my mini DP Madness 3-pack from Tracy. But if I'm already bringing Harvest Spice, I might let Gingerbread and the minis go because I'm already bringing a Tracy. But I think I'm going to also bring Lavender and Lemonade from Randa's Crafty Corner. I've only used the Randa's putty a couple times. I have used it. I have it in one of my pens. I think it might even be the main pen that I use. But I just want to see how it does in a different climate. So I'm going to bring one of each of those. And that's plenty. I don't need more than 2 packs of putty. I'm not even going to put a dent in either of them. So I have these 2 putties. And then I have my glue dots in there. I already packed a pair of tweezers, so I don't need these tweezers, so I'll put these away. Ooh, I definitely need a Lego separator. This is how I open my Diamond Art Club storage containers without breaking my nails. Oh my god, I didn't show you how my nails look. I haven't posted on Instagram today. I have to post this today because they're just too cute. I got them done on Thursday, and then Thursday really got away from me, and I never got to post them on Thursday, so I'm going to post them today. But look how cute they are. I love them. I'm telling you what, like, finding a nail tech that, like, you vibe with, and, like, they can recreate pictures that you find online, it is, like, such an important relationship to me. I know some people could care less about getting their nails done, but for me, like, growing up, I always thought to myself, like, again, I grew up very middle class. I definitely, like, I will say that my childhood was probably paid for with credit cards, and so that, you know, again, I'm thankful that my parents are out of that place now. As they've gotten older, they've gotten much better with their money, but, like, I didn't know it at the time, but I was being raised by credit cards. And so now that I'm an adult and like I have my own money and I'm married, it's like I am very, I don't want to say frugal, but like I try to pay attention to like where my money's going, how I'm spending it. I don't have a million credit cards. Like I use my credit cards like cash and then I pay them all off at the end of the month. I don't pay interest on anything like that. Like I feel like that's throwing money away. You have to be very disciplined to do that. But I always remember growing up, like knowing like people, like my friends in high school and their moms, like they would go get their nails done like every 2 weeks or something. I don't go that often. I usually go once a month. But like I remember like seeing that lifestyle and I was like, wow, like that's how I'll know I've like made it in life, is when I can get my nails done and like not worry about how much it's gonna cost. Because like when I was a kid or younger, I would get like my mom would take me to get my nails done, but it was usually for like prom or a special occasion or a birthday present. Like it was like a thing, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like, oh, it's Tuesday, let's get our nails done. So I've always like loved getting my nails done and pedicures and stuff. I only get my nails done on the monthly because my feet are constantly like in a state of disarray. I don't like first of all, when I do get my toes done, they stay good forever because my toes stay good for a really long time. And I don't even get gel, I get normal on my toes and it lasts forever. But I get manicures once a month. And I just remember like once I got to the point in my career where I was able to like afford that comfortably, it was just like my soul was like lighter. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like, again, it's like this weird little childhood dream that you have and it's so stupid. Like again, I know so many people could care less about like getting their nails done once a month, but for me it's like this one little self-care thing that I can do for myself, and that it's like I just carve out those couple hours every month and they're for me, and I just sit there and I enjoy it. And again, I found a lady that I really like, and she and her husband own the shop, and like her sons come in all the time and I say hi to them, and like I've gotten to know them over the years. It's a really good relationship and it makes me really happy. And again, it's like one of those like little childhood special moments that you're like, you hope that happens one day and then it comes to fruition and you're like the little inner child in you is happy. So anyways, that's why I'm always so excited to show you my nails, because it's like my little self-care moment every month. And also I like to find really cute designs and see if my nail tech can do them for me. So these are just like really cute ones. I don't know why I picked this. I just thought they were really pretty. But yeah, I love them. So anyways, those are my nails. I have to post a picture of these later, add it to the checklist for today. Back to what we were doing. So what do I have in here? I have glue dots. I have a tray. I have 2 pens, a straightener, and tweezers in my little Orloa container. I have my mini with a cover minder inside for trash drills and like to hold back my plastic. I have my Lego separator for my Diamond Art Club storage container, 2 different putties. I have my glue dots, like I said, in case I need to reload my single placers at all. I could bring wax, but I just don't wanna. I'm trying to even think if there's like a wax that like I have a couple pink hearts that I could bring. I don't think I have any small shop wax to try. Most of the small shop stuff I have is putty. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I think this is I'll bring this for fun. This is a sample. It's called Midnight Mermaid. This is a sample, I think, from what is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Etsy. Also a patty wax, but also Distracted by Diamonds. Holy cow. I better make this flight tomorrow because I am already losing my mind. I think this is from Distracted by Diamonds / patty wax. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But I think this Midnight Mermaid scent was like a little sample of their hard wax for single placers. Let me smell it. It does smell good. It smells like slightly oceany. My nose is like totally jacked up, so I can't really smell it super well, but I did smell a hint of like ocean. So I'm just gonna throw this in there for funsies. Will I use it? Maybe. I'm not gonna hold myself to that, but I might. I'm just looking around. Oh, did I ever pack that pen? No, I'm bringing a pen. I'm bringing just like a normal ballpoint pen because I'll write my start and end date on my Kikawa Mini Made kit. Am I missing anything? I'm just looking at my desk because my desk is like a wreck and that's how I'm gonna know I need something. I will definitely be packing this. This is like my little clicker that turns my computer or my camera on and off when I'm like starting and stopping filming, so I don't have to like press the button. But I don't think I'll pack that in here. I think I'm gonna bring a little technology bag similar to this that'll go in the carry-on, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna bring scissors or anything like that. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Did I forget anything up on the table? No. It's so funny, like I diamond paint almost every single day, and like you would think I'd just be like, bah, 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 I need this, this, and this, but then like you're thinking about it and you're like, what do I use? Like, how do I diamond paint? I don't remember. Oh, I still have to put this away. I totally forgot about that. Well, I'll just put this over here and I'll put that away later. I think I'm okay. I have hand cream all over my office in case my hands ever get dry, because sometimes like when you're using your hands a lot or you're crafting, your hands will get dry. But I think my backpack already has hand cream in it, and I try not to remove my hand creams from their locations, because what happens is I always bring them with me and then they all end up in one location and then I never have them where I needed them. I do the same thing with sunglasses. I have a pair of sunglasses like everywhere in my car, in my house, downstairs, upstairs, whatever, because in my beach bag it has its own pair of sunglasses, my backpack, because I am chronically stealing my own sunglasses for myself and bringing them into different places, and then I don't have them where I need them. So sunglasses and hand cream, I typically have 97 of them, and they're all hidden throughout my house and my car and my workplace. I'm just looking around. I think I'm fine. I really think I'm gonna be fine. I'm just gonna add another Diamond Art Club tool bag here in case I do end up using the small zippies for this this Mickey project as I throw it to the ground. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. I think that's everything that I need at this point. Again, this bag is like not even full. Like it has like so much space in here. These are like deceptive. Like they look kind of small, but then like you realize like how much crap you can put into them. When I go on the diamond painting retreat next year, I will 1010% be bringing one of these, and it will just be chock full. I might even bring an empty one to bring goodies home in, because these hold a lot of stuff, and I've heard that sometimes small shops will go to these retreats and sell you stuff. And I swear to God, if I meet DP with sparklers, it's game over. It's game over for me. Lights out. Okay. I think I've done enough staring at the room. What do you think? I think I'm okay. So again, just to recap, this is going in my main suitcase and it has my Munimade canvas in it. Check. Oh, don't fall over. Okay, check. This has all of my tools, which will go in my backpack. So I'm gonna zip this up and I'm gonna call this a check as well. That is done. I could end up throwing non-diamond painting things in here just because it's so empty, but we'll see. So that's done. We have the Diamond Art Club storage system that has all of my drills and the sticker sheet for the Munimade canvas. This is gonna go in my carry-on. We have this bottle case system that holds 60 bottles. This is currently holding my Jaded Gem Shop drills and my succulent coaster drills, which will be plain crafts. But then I also have this, which I'm going to unbox after this video, and I'm going to probably do this on one of the plane rides as like part of a fun video that I'm planning. So I have this. I also have 2 things of baggies here and a toolkit, so I can maybe kit this up in this and then just put this inside of my bottle case here. Or if I'm feeling frisky, I could use my numbers and kit this up in the bottle cases that I have left that are not being used by the Jaded Gem Shop kit, and then just stick the Sparkle Pal in the top because I have like tons of room up here and it stays really nice. So one of those 2 things will happen. I'm leaning towards just kitting up in baggies only because I don't know that I want to commit to putting more stickers on the bottles, because I'm sure when I get to some bigger projects, I'm going to want to like not have as many repetitive numbers. But yeah, that's where we're at. So with all of that being said, I can now put some drills down on something. Okay, so let me rearrange myself. Actually, here, let me pause and move some of this stuff, and then we will actually work on this project. So again, I'm not going to bring this one with me because it's almost done, but we're going to work on this for the rest of the video while we chat for a little bit longer. We probably won't stay too much longer together because it's already like 6:30 and I still have to pack my clothes. I've figured out my diamond painting situation, but I still have to pack the rest of my stuff, and Eric is probably already done out there. He's probably done with all of the laundry, packed. He's probably taking a nap right now. I have no idea what he's doing. But anyways, I'm going to try to finish this guy, and then we will be right back. So let me pause and I will move some stuff around. Okay, I've cleaned off my area a little bit. I have my one little Jaded Gem Shop project. I'm going to take off the plastic and we are going to get to work. I have my little cheat sheet here, which I forgot to grab out. Let me grab that really quick. Okay, so this is my little legend that I'm using for my colors. I'm gonna grab this. I will say some of the symbol clarity on these minis is rough. I'm not having the same experience on my big Jaded Gem Shop, but these minis, I've noticed that the symbols, like some of them are just pretty rough. Like this, okay, so the symbol that's kind of outlining the whole bottom of this orange, it's like the first gray color. It's supposed to be a hashtag symbol. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but like, do you see that like dark gray symbol right above the bottom orange? I could not tell that that was a hashtag at all until I like kind of processed of elimination everything. And I was like, well, what's gray? What's close? And I determined that it was a hashtag. So that is bottle number 25. Okay, so we're gonna work on these. I don't know. The mini Jaded Gem Shops, I don't really know how I feel about them. There is a decent amount of gapping on the canvases as well, even after I went back and tried to straighten them up. And the symbol clarity is leaving something to be desired. But like, you know, it is what it is. I don't think it's the best minis I've ever worked on, but I'm definitely going to finish this set. And again, I'm not having the same problems with my big project. So I don't know what the deal is with these, if they're just like different in some way that I'm not aware of, but it's okay. Not everything can be your favorite, but at least I tried. And I'm glad in this scenario that I didn't buy like a bunch of them, because I don't know that I would pick up another mini. Also, I have noticed like the drills that came in with the minis, like there's definitely a lot more trash than normal to pick through. But at the end of the day, like I'm still glad I got it, and I'm still glad I tried it, and it's a cute little set. And the render clarity is really good. The render is great, the material is great, like the glue is good, the canvas material is really good. It's just that I feel like there's a lot of gapping with these squares, and the symbol clarity is rough. Those are my two, and the drills seem to be more trashy than normal. Normally I could care less about trash, because at the end of the day, if you give me enough drills to pick around the trash, like I genuinely don't care. So like I hesitate to even say trash, because I can tell I'm not going to run out of these drills, so I don't really care that there's a lot of trash. But I guess it's just like is another thing with everything else that I mentioned that's kind of like making me be like, nah, these really aren't my super favorite. But like I said, I'm still enjoying my big Jaded Gem Shop project. I haven't worked on that project in the month of July just because I've been working on other things. I did get some good, decent progress on my Angel of Justice canvas, which I was happy about because I neglected her for a hot minute. So I'm still hoping, even though July feels like it's pretty much already over, I'm still hoping that I can finish the row that I'm on with Angel of Justice. I definitely did not touch the Tea Party at all, which is Ivy Dollamore from Diamond Art Club. Did not touch that at all. I can almost guarantee you that I will finish these Sushi Minis in July. I'm going to finish the coasters in July. And Eric, well, and that little Sparkle Pal, I'll finish that too, because it's going to be for a video that's going to come out like in a couple days. So that'll be finished as well. So I am going to have a couple finishes in July, just none of my bigger projects. And then also Eric is unhinged, and he thinks that I'm going to finish that Munimade canvas while I'm on this trip with him. He's like, oh yeah, I think you can finish that in 4 days. I was like, oh, do you? Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Okay, crazy man. So who knows? Maybe he's right, and I'll just pull it out of my butt and I'll just finish that Munimade. I think the Munimade was like a 50 by 50 centimeter, if I remember correctly. So it's not huge, but it's not small either. and I'm pretty sure, I think it's rounds. I think it's round drill. If I'm a liar, I'm a liar, but I can't remember right now. Oh my gosh, it's right here. I'm so dumb. Yeah, it's round. Like the sticker sheet is like next to me and I'm like, I don't know. It's round. So all of those factors will play into, you know, me finishing it faster than normal. But also, like I was telling you guys, like I'm going to bring my work laptop on this trip. I'm going to be editing on this trip. I'm going to be diamond painting a lot because I do want to relax and enjoy my time. But I also want to, like, you know, get out and explore the city. Like, I see myself diamond painting more while Eric is at the conference and I'm by myself. But I also have to get my own food. Like, I'm going to be in a hotel and we did not get a rental car. So I can't just like go drive around town, find something to eat, whatever. I have to walk everywhere, which again, I'm not opposed to walking, but like it limits how far you can go and like the places you can go. I was actually thinking, and again, don't hold me to this, but like there is a Starbucks really close to where our hotel is. And I was thinking like maybe one day I could bring my diamond painting to the Starbucks and like just vibe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, it'll depend on the weather and how cushy my hotel room is. Like, if my hotel room is super cushy, I might just hide. But I really do want to push myself to go out at least once or twice, at least to fend for food. But I also don't want to eat like hotel food every day, which is like super expensive for no reason. Like I'm gonna try some of the local cuisines. There was actually a couple places by the hotel that looked really good. There was a pizza place. There was 2 different brunch places. I'm like, that's great. I could try both. What else did I see? There was like a sports bar and grill, which could be good for like a dinner one night with Eric. I'm actually curious because there are, I think, 2 other girls coming on this trip that are part of his job. And so I wonder if they're going to want to like be with us. I don't know. I'm not opposed to that. Like, again, I can be social when pushed to be so. But I don't know what the vibe is. He's like friendly with them. They're not like BFFs, but like he's like, they're friends, like they're work friends. So it's very possible that he might want to do dinner with them. So we'll have to see. I also think there was a putt-putt place close by, so that could be fun. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to play it by ear. I'm not putting pressure on myself, but I would like to get out a little bit and just see what there is to see. And then, like I said, Eric told me to pack a bathing suit so that maybe if he gets off early one day and the weather is good, maybe we'll go to the pool. Because I have been very much enjoying pool time lately, especially after coming back from Margaritaville, which was so fun. My tan is finally tanned. Like, I don't have like that awkward, I'm trying to see my wrist. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but it's definitely not as prominent as it was the day I got back from Margaritaville. All of my redness has gone away and it's just gotten into like a nice baked little base tan. I call it a base tan because that's exactly what it is. It's really like the pre-tan, so that way if I did go lay out for like hours, I would still have to apply sunscreen and stuff, but like I'm probably not going to get redness. It'll just be nice darkening of my tan. That's just how my skin is. Okay, I need the next symbol, which is the headphones, which is 26. So yeah, before I was talking about the trip and I went off into like the whole divergence of that, I was talking to you guys about how this week was just absolutely unhinged at work. I don't want to get into too many of the details because it is a little bit like job sensitive. Like I don't want to like say anything I shouldn't say, but let's just say that there was a situation where I had sent an email back in April to a different department that I work with. And I had said to them like, hey, there's a situation, this program is full. We need you to we need you to do some things with the students on this list. And, please make sure that we don't, admit any more students to this program because it's full for this upcoming cycle. And the person in charge of this department got my email, read it, responded to it. They were like, got it. We understand. Like, we're good to go. And I had copied a couple other people on that email just for visibility purposes. This was back in April. Well, it turns out that the thing that he said he would do didn't happen. Not because of him, but I think he had referred me. Like, he got my email and said that he would take care of it. And then he worked with his team to take care of it. But I guess somewhere in it got lost in translation somewhere between him and his own department. And we had some very angry students and parents. again, I don't want to get too much into it because it is sensitive information. And like, I also like, it was just, I have lots of experience with de-escalation. Like, it's pretty much my whole job in admissions. Like, we're constantly having to like make people's day or break people's hearts. Like, that's just the name of the game, and it's unfortunate. It's the worst part of my job, but it happens. Like, it's part of my job. But like, when people are upset, and you're the only person or department, like, not just me, my whole team, like, we're the only ones I feel that like answer our phones. So people will call us, and because they finally got a hold of somebody, they don't really care who you are, who you work for, if you're part of that department or not. They're like, I have a problem, you answered the phone, it's now your job to fix the problem, and if you don't fix it, I'm like calling the president of the United States and I'm gonna scream. So this whole week was that. Like, that was the whole week, was like us attempting to triage and put out fires that it was an issue that it wasn't even our department, but we were impacted by the problem, and like, we were just trying to field these questions and comments and concerns, and we were like waiting to hear from the other department that I had originally reached out to months ago to be like, how do you want to handle this? Because technically, again, not trying to point fingers, but like, you kind of messed up. Like, can you handle these angry people? And so they did. And so they were calling them on Friday, and it was just that kind of week where like everybody was pissed off or being yelled at, and they were like upset. You know what I mean? Like, it was either my team being frustrated because they were being yelled at for something they didn't do, or it was like talking to people who were really upset because something happened to them that shouldn't. And it was just round and round and round and round and round. And so that's another reason why I'm bringing my work laptop with me to Nebraska, even though I'm technically on annual leave, is because the situation is like over but not over. It's still kind of ongoing. I think that like the first bucket of water has been thrown on the fire, but like the fire is still embers right now. Like, there are still simmering embers out there. So I'm gonna bring my worktop with me because I just like feel in my gut that like one of my supervisors is gonna call me even though I'm on vacation. Like, I truly don't think that they care, because they're just like, whatever, use comp time, I don't care. Like, and I didn't even realize this, because one of my directors was like, hey, can I call you on Monday? They got my away message. Like, they fully know that I'm out through Thursday, and they're like, can I call you at 8 a.m? It's gonna be a crazy day, and this is the only time I have free. And I just arbitrarily said, sure, whatever, I'm gonna be in a hotel room, like, what do I care? So in case because I'd rather them ask me a question than just assume something and then like screw it all up even worse. So one of my bosses is going to call me on Monday, but I said yes, forgetting that it's going to be like 6 a.m. my time in Nebraska. It's fine. And also my job and the people I work with are extremely wonderful. And so like, if I do work while I'm gone at all, they will be like, please take extra time for yourself next week, or when you get back, or when you catch up. They're very good about being like, thank you so much for helping when you weren't supposed to be doing stuff. Take time for yourself, give yourself that time back. We're sorry we had to, they are like that. And in my opinion, I think I've said this before on the channel, like my like dream work environment is a work environment where like, everyone talks about like work-life balance, like, and how it's so important to have work-life balance. My version of a perfect work-life balance is like, I can do life and work intermittently at the same time. Like, it would be a dream for me if like office hours, like work day was not a thing, and it was like, you worked and you lived your life. Like, you know what you have to get done. You have certain tasks every day that you need to accomplish. You have a team that you need to check in on and support. But like, I would love to be able to like wake up at 8 a.m., go have breakfast with a friend, and then come home, do work, answer emails, do some projects, then like, make myself a home cooked lunch, then go back to work, do some stuff, have some meetings, and then like film, hang out with you guys, diamond paint, have like a nice long afternoon, then like in the evenings come back to a project. Like, in my mind, like, that's just how my mind works, is I like to bob and weave in between life and work and life, and we're getting closer to that. Like, I'm getting closer and closer to that. But then like everything that's been happening in Florida with like the whole like back to work initiatives and all that, like, I think like the government is just super paranoid that people are just not doing their jobs when they say they are. And I'm sure that that is a thing. Like, I'm sure that there are definitely people who are taking advantage of like working from home and not doing what they're supposed to. And like, again, it takes one person to mess it up for everybody, which is so unfortunate. But like I really do feel like my job and the people I work with, like, I don't think any of us take advantage of like the privileges we've been given to have some work at home days. And I think that you would very quickly tell if work wasn't being done because of the way our jobs are. Like, you would know if people were like missing in action. So I just don't think that we should have the same we don't have the same concerns that some other departments might have, especially because my team is like very student facing. Well, some of us are. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like everyone's scared just for the sake of being scared, and it's just annoying because like we were really moving into a good place of balance, and I feel like we're kind of being like choked back by the horse. Like, okay, like, no, everybody put back on your like little prison outfits and go to work. It's like, no, I'm like, you don't even want to do that. Why are you making everyone else do that? Like, I bet you if you had an option, you wouldn't do that. And if you would, okay, that's fine, but like, don't push that on everybody else just because you want to do it. Like, geez. Anyway, off my soapbox about that. So yeah, work was crazy this week. Truly unhinged, on fire, which was exhausting. And then, so that's why, like, I haven't really, this whole week, like, again, you're seeing this the week after, but last week for you, or just this past week for me, I didn't work on any big projects. I've been working on like the minis and stuff the whole time, just like slowly, just to like diamond paint every day. Again, take a couple minutes for myself, diamond paint while I'm editing, diamond paint like while I'm watching a show. It's just like my little peace of mind to just like have like a tiny little project. I don't know why, but because work was so crazy this week, I felt like I couldn't grab a big project. Like, it would be like too much for my tiny brain this week to like have something big on my table. Like, I needed something like small and controlled. Do you know what I mean? And so this has been great, even though like the quality of these minis is not my absolute favorite. I don't even care. At this point. It's just for my mental health and to keep me sane. Sorry if you hear Eric vacuuming out there. We dropped the cats off today to my mom's like earlier this morning because we're going on the trip. So my mom is gonna watch them through Friday, really, because we're gonna pick them up. Eric will pick them up on Friday when he comes home from work. But it's like our opportunity to clean the house because the cats aren't here. So we're like running the vacuum and we're mopping and we're doing the litters and like everything. So yeah, if you hear him, sorry. We're just getting ready for this trip that we're literally leaving for, and like, I don't even know. It's 6:45 and we leave at 5 a.m. So you do the math. Eric's grand master plan is he thinks that we should take a nap till like maybe like 1 a.m. and then like wake up and stay up. And I'm like, it's not the worst idea because we have missed a flight before and that was like truly traumatizing for me. So I'm really not opposed to it, but we'll see how it plays out. Because it's already kind of late. And we decided to have a super big lunch. We went to Moe's before this and we ate like a kind of like a dinner, which is like a lunch dinner situation. So that way, like, we're not starving later and maybe we can get away with just like a snack or a bowl of cereal or something to tide us over until we go to the airport, because we didn't want to have to like make dishes and have to go out for dinner and like deal with that on top of like packing, filming, cleaning the house. He mowed the lawn this morning. He mowed the lawn front and back and trimmed all the trees. Like, we've both been like on it today. So that's been what we've been up to. On Friday this week, we went to K-Pot, which is a Korean barbecue and hot pot joint that we are like obsessed with, and we go a lot of the time for like birthday celebrations or just like because we want to. And we were celebrating a friend's birthday. His birthday actually was like the week after 4th of July. And I did get to see him, Sam, I've mentioned him on the channel before. We went out on his birthday for dinner, but then we two of our friends weren't at that dinner. So we went out to K-Pot and we ate again together for his birthday. And it was kind of fun because at K-Pot, they have like just like the normal dining room, but then they have like karaoke rooms in the back. I'm so disappointed though. No one's saying karaoke. We booked the karaoke room and like we had music playing and we had like a private space for us, which was really nice. It was like a really nice room, but no one ever did karaoke. And I was like, how are we in this room and not doing karaoke? But I think people just get scared. So, but it was fun. It was a fun night. It was funny. We, while he was getting more food, cause it's like buffet style. So you go grab your meat and bring it back to your table to cook it. So like, there's not like a server coming to bring you like whatever meats you want. You can just go get whatever you want. Cause it's like, endless or whatever. So he was out getting some food, and my friend Cynthia told the waitress that it was his birthday and that like we wanted them to like sing to him or whatever. And so it was like towards the end of the night, and like we were getting ready to wrap up and pay our checks or whatever. And like they just come into the room like banging on drums, and they have this like giant sign that says happy birthday on it, and they're like singing to him, and he's so embarrassed. And then like something that this restaurant always does when it's someone's birthday, at the end of like singing happy birthday whatever, they go, can I get a oh yeah? And then everyone's like, oh yeah. And like he was beet red. We were all screaming. It was so much fun. I love that stuff. Like I know it's awkward when it's your birthday and everyone's like clapping and singing at you and you're just like, what do I do with my hands? But like for everybody else, I think it's a really fun time. I think it's hilarious. So anyways, I think the worst like birthday place I've ever been to was Texas Roadhouse. They bring out this saddle, this like horse saddle on a wooden frame, and everybody goes, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. And then literally they make the person whose birthday it is get up on this saddle on this little rickety piece of wood, and they make you pretend to like ride a horse. You will not catch me saddling up ever on my birthday. But Eric had to do it once, and I witnessed it, and I was like forever traumatized. I had like secondhand embarrassment, and that's like really hard. Like normally I think that stuff is fun, but like watching a grown ass man get on this like horse and like it was a lot. It was a lot. But his whole family was there screaming and cheering, so it was like they had a great time. But Eric and I were just like, holy cow, this is too much. But yeah, that was probably the worst like birthday singing moment I've ever seen. But this one was kind of fun, and we were in a private room, so it's not like the whole world was staring at us. It was just us being stupid. But it was a good time. So yeah, that was pretty much my entire week was just work drama, having a really nice dinner on Friday, and trying to diamond paint little projects every day just to keep my mind off of the crazy. As far as diamond painting goes, like I said, I was a very bad girl. I was a very bad girl this week. I bought so many diamond paintings. So first of all, Pretty Little Gem, my friendly Pretty Little Gem. If you guys don't know who Pretty Little Gem is, they are a company, I believe they're based out of like New Mexico. They sell mini diamond paintings. And as you know, I am a fan of mini diamond paintings. I'm working on one right now. Also, I co-hosted an event with a couple of my friends earlier this year called Mini DP Madness, which we will be doing in 2026. So start thinking about what mini projects you want to work on if you want to participate for the first time or again. We had such a good time. But anyways, Pretty Little Gem is a company that I had discovered at the beginning of this year / end of last year, and they sell mini diamond paintings. Actually, now they sell full-size diamond paintings too. I haven't really checked out that part of the website yet, but I know that they have it. If you're interested in some of those images, you can go check them out. But they just dropped a ton of new minis, and they had buy two get one free sale going on this week. I think, well, I don't know if it's still happening when this video goes out. I hope it is. Go check them out just to be sure. But I literally, guys, I bought 6. I can't even be ashamed of it. I'm so thrilled. When they get here, I'll do an unboxing for you guys, obviously. I literally bought 6 mini sets. I went over the river and through the woods. Okay, to Little's grandmother's house I went because I lost my mind. I was like, let me try to remember all the ones I got. And again, if you go on their website, you'll probably see all the sets. They have a ton of new mini sets, and they're all to die for. There was one that I got that was like Japan themed. There was another one that was countryside themed that I got. There was a gamer girl one that I got. There were 2 different sets of sunglasses that were so cool. Had to get those. And then the 6th one I got was the hot air balloon number 2 set. I saw that they had hot air balloon 1, and I wasn't a huge fan of those hot air balloons, but the second set that they did, fire. I absolutely loved it. So I bought 6. But 2 of them were free, so girl math. It was fine. And it was within my budget. So again, I'm like, fine. Everything's fine. So, bought those 6 diamond paintings way earlier in this week. Like that was like on a random day of the week. It wasn't even like the weekend. Then today, so Diamond Art Club also does their, weekly releases. And I was saying this in my video when I was talking to you guys about how I use my points. There are some weeks where I want nothing, and then there are some weeks where I want almost everything. And this week was one of those weeks where I was like, gosh darn it, Diamond Art Club, why? Like, for the love of God, why? So I really wanted the Mrs. Butter D canvas. It was like, I think it was like Witch's Tea Garden or something like that. I wanted that one, and I got it. I also picked up the Psyche and Eros one. Had to get that one. It was so beautiful, by Chrisabug. And then I had my eye on the Castle minis. This was like a big mini week for me. I don't know why. I was working on minis, I was buying minis, whatever. But there was a Castle mini one that I had really liked during the midweek release, and I told myself, if it doesn't sell out by Saturday and I want something else, I'll get it. And I got it because I did want other things for the Saturday drop, so I got that. I also did want that Art by Julia diamond painting, but it sold out before I could grab it. But I already had enough things in my cart, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wish list it. I do want to buy it eventually, but it's one of those ones where I'm like 99.9% sure because of its popularity it will restock. So I just was like, I'm just gonna skip it. I could have, because I picked up my diamond paintings during the early release and I had missed the Art by Julia. I could have stayed on for 30 more minutes and gotten it like during the general release. I could have been fast enough. But I was just like, I don't want to buy just like one diamond painting on its own. Like, I'm not having plans to do it immediately. I have 2 other Art by Julias in my stash. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Ashley, chill out. So I told myself to just wish list it, and then if it comes back into stock during an opportune time, I'll pick it up. But I'm not particularly worried about it. It's kind of funny though, because every time I get really close to like actually clearing out my Diamond Art Club wish list, I always have to wish list one more thing. And then I'm like, it never ends. Because recently I bought Cats in Love, and that was on my wish list, so that came off. And the only thing that I had left on my wish list was I think it's called like Golden Lotus or something. It's that Peggy Collins one of the lotus flower, and it's got a lot of green and gold and white. It's beautiful. And I should have bought it when it came out the first time, but I didn't, and then it sold out, and then I was sad about it. So that's like a for sure restock that I want to pick up. But now I have this Art by Julia on there, so now I have 2 again. So I'm like, God, I can never just let it get down to 1. So it's fine. I only have 2 on my wish list. That's not bad at all. And I have a bunch of diamond paintings on the fence wish list, but most of those I probably am not gonna get. I just like to hold on to them just to look at them in case like there's some crazy super mega sale and I'm just like wanting to bite the bullet on any of those. But like if those all went out of stock and they like went limited access and then they became discontinued, like I wouldn't cry about it. That's kind of like one of my rules of thumb is like, if I would be really sad if this went out of stock, I need to put it on my real wish list. If it goes out of stock and I'd be like, meh, it's whatever, then I'm okay with it going on the, on the fence wish list. So, yeah, I think that's all the main updates for diamond painting. We packed for Nebraska. I'm bringing all my stuff. We talked about that. Oh! Question of the day. How could I forget question of the day? Hold on, let me grab the book. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Okay. And I need my handy dandy highlighter. Okay. Let's do question of the day. What number do I want to do? I'll do 720 because we are leaving for our trip on 7/20. So 720. Let's see what question that is. 720. This is funny. Your secret obsession. What is my secret obsession? Oh, that was ominous. I don't know if you heard that, but there was thunder. Your secret obsession. So, I don't know. All of my obsessions feel very public. I don't even know what certain things I could say I'm obsessed with. Like, I'm obsessed with Eric, but you guys know that. I'm obsessed with my cats, but you guys know that. I'm obsessed with diamond painting, but you definitely know that. A secret obsession. I know. Oh my gosh. I feel like you guys are either going to relate to this or you're going to think I'm disgusting. I am secretly obsessed with pimple popping videos. I know. It's disgusting. I think, it's not like I don't think it's disgusting. I know it's disgusting, but I am so fascinated. Like, If I was better at math and science, I fully should have been a dermatologist, and I could have been the next Dr. Pimple Popper, straight up. I love watching like those extraction videos, and when they get the camera all close and like you just see all the gunk. I'm so sorry, I don't want to gross anybody out, but I love that stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. I sometimes they show up on Snapchat for some reason, and I will just get stuck in a hole of watching a bunch of them back to back. Eric, every time I'm watching them, he like will look, like he'll accidentally look at my phone and he'll just be like, oh, like ew, and I'm like, sorry. I don't know what it is. I love it. I love it, and I like watching like their skin become more clear. I mean, obviously right away it's like very inflamed and angry, but some of the videos will show you like the aftercare part and like how like they like put the like oils and like lotions on the skin to like calm the inflammation down, and like it heals up really nicely. There's this if any of you guys are on TikTok, I can't stop seeing this advertisement, and they're really trying to get me to buy this stuff, but I just don't want to. There's this like oil substance. I don't remember what it's called. I've watched the commercial 1,000 times, so I should know what it's called. It's called like Mr. something or Dr. something. It's like there's 2 different bottles of it, and like you rub this oil on your skin and it pulls all of your blackheads and little baby hairs and impurities out of your face. You can use it anywhere on your body though. Like I've seen people use it on their legs to like if they have like strawberry legs where when they shave their legs they can't get like to the root of the hair. They like rub this oil on and it pills all of the like dead skin and gunk out of your face, and then like they wipe their face and it's like baby skin. It's like beautiful. I'm very intrigued by it. What I will probably do, because my mother loves that stuff, I can see myself buying it for my mom for a gift and then borrowing it one time. And then if I love it, I'll buy it for myself. If I'm like, this is a hoax, I'll be like, here you go, Mom, try this. She loves to try all those crazy like face products. Like she'll never be like a plastic surgery person. Like that's just not her vibe. Like she's very all natural, but she loves to try like natural lotions and potions and things to like improve her skin elasticity or like whatever. And again, she's a little sunflower, so she's in the sun all the time, so she's constantly like moisturizing and making sure her skin is healthy, because she would become a raisin if she didn't take care of her skin, because she's in the sun all the time. So yeah, my secret obsession is pimple popping, and I'm not ashamed of it. Let me know in the comments if you are also secretly obsessed with something. Only if you feel comfortable sharing. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you feel comfortable letting us know, let us know in the comments what your secret obsession is, or you can even just let me know, are you a fan of pimple popping videos too, or do you think they're absolutely disgusting? You will not hurt my feelings if you think they're absolutely disgusting, because I know they are, but I am deeply fascinated by them, and I wish that somebody would. It's really funny, like if Eric has a pimple, he will not let me pop it. Everybody in my family, my mom, like they won't let me do it. And I'm like, let me do it. I have the little tool, I have all the tools for it. I would wear gloves. I would wash my hands. I would like do a whole, like, I would be very professional. I'd wear a lab coat. Like, I don't have a lab coat, but if I had one, I would wear it. I am like so into it, but like everyone's like, leave me alone. And I'm like, you guys are no fun. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, or if you have any. Again, it says your secret obsession, so feel free to share what your secret obsession is. And again, we listen and we don't judge, so be nice in the comments. Even if you're not obsessed with the same thing that other people are obsessed with, that doesn't matter. Let people live, as long as they're not hurting anyone or themselves. Let their little freak flags fly, if you will. That's hard to say. Okay, well, I'm almost done with this, but not quite. This is how far I got. So I did most of the white part, and I just have the pink part left. So I'm gonna actually wrap this up, and then I'm gonna film the beginning of that other video that I talked about, where I'm gonna start this project. So this video, you'll hopefully see this Friday of me unboxing this, kitting it up, working on it on the plane, and then finishing it and doing like a little post review all in one video. I'm very excited about that. I've never done that before. So anyways, I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I'm excited to see you when I get back from my trip and talk about how the trip went. I'm sure Eric will join me for that video so we can talk all about it. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys!